Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
For Olaf, so I'm really curious to see what we're actually going to get.
He's hovering over a lot of interesting picks and then settles on the opposite of those interesting picks, going with the tried and true, the Gnar.
Move speed just so important in this kind of matchup. You know, you aren't playing to really dominate, you're playing to kind of neutralize in a lot of these cases, but TL now maybe setting up for the dive here. Spell shield's used.
They do not have an ulti on the jungler. They do not need it. Kill comes through. CoreJJ will not die in time to get the bailout, and it's
Have control of that top side. You know, Bjergsen got pushed mid. Hoon is moving down, but that means Whippo is going to be behind him.
Yep.
Whippo taking some pretty big chunk here, though.
Hoon's about to transform, so Whippo steps back.
Whippo doesn't win
but
that.
He can't hide inside the brush. Hoon throws him back. Oh, nice sidestep on the wallop. Now Whippo has to turn berserk. He's looking to take Hoon down. Hoon barely gets away thanks to Blue, but Skarner's Stinger finds Exu, and he has to flash over the wall trying to get away. Santorin continues the chase. He marks him with the stun, but he can't deal the damage.
All your angles, and then they flash over wall, they wrap around behind you. Can be very, very difficult. Here comes Santorin, expecting that he will look towards this bot lane play. Only 3 plates remaining on that bot tower. You can see Exu is in the area. Bjergsen looking to get aggressive, though.
Oh, Blue. He's got to be careful about this one, man. Bjergsen is on the hunt. Blue, he even wastes the flash. Bjergsen, and you die anyway.
Yep.
Because now it's like a death and a half, because now the next one's so much easier to get.
Yeah, I mean, you just call your jungler mid and you ult flash, right? Like, Bjergsen has his flash. Blue used Ignite and Flash and still died, and now they're wrapping around on him here.
Yep, just pull him on back. There's nothing to it. Sets it up perfectly with the Rakan, too, so they can chain the CC. Blue's got no way out of...
More reserved early game. You know, Teal has had some really, really aggressive early games. They've been one of those kind of super fast
consequence of interrupting the back, making it so that he could not recall when he wanted to. And Team Liquid just keeps lining up these diamonds. I'm giving my
homie his time to shine here. It's not that often you get a Skarner game.
I know, it's
So I'm just going to ask you, really like watching One Tricks for is you find these little mechanics that people have really put in tons and tons of games on a champion and they figured it out, right? And that's something that's so valuable anytime you're picking up a new champion. And a lot of top pros will tell you that they actually go to One Tricks when they're learning a new champion as well.
Yeah.
Because they can save you so much time with these little tricks that can win you games, that can win you fights, right? And this is one of them,
right?
For those Skarner One Tricks out there.
It's one of those things where it's like, why would you want to put in the 200 games to notice this one little thing when you could ask a guy who's already done it, as CoreJJ goes in and finds the knockup, but there's no backup to immediately guarantee any more damage. Spawns at 2/3 and walking away, while Whippo and Santorin are making the kill happen underneath the tier 2. They'll walk around, and now they're coming in for the flank. They gotta be careful. Team Liquid is caught out of position, and Whippo and Santorin will fall. Dig get a bit of a turnaround.
Yeah, they're going deep for that.
Ultis, anything like that. But Team Liquid still has a 5,000 gold lead. The Drakes are 1-1. Dignitas was at least able to stop a stack in that regard, as now Santorin just immediately going for the grab onto Exu in the chain CC. Team Liquid perfectly layers it, makes it so there's no way for the Monkey King to drop the clone and try to get out.
Yep, no shot to escape from that one. Bjergsen pushing up on that top side against a lot of these range champions. You know, not only does it have that 40% active slow, you know, anytime you're dealing physical damage, you get 20 move speed, right? So you're getting a lot of extra move speed to have that sticking power onto these slippery champions because that's exactly what they need. They need to get those initial kills, otherwise the fights can get tough. Moon here.
Oh, Torin and CoreJJ and Bjergsen, man, there's no way out for Biofrost. They'll pick him up easy as bottom side Whippo versus Hoon. Hoon transforms as Whippo runs out of mana and runs out of his ultimate deal. Everybody else just hanging out here.
Do you think Skarner looks more or less ferocious when he's going faster? Because like, kind of has those little feet. He's just scuttling really fast.
In this enemy jungle, they'll take the Skarner Spires. They'll place down the vision.
Look at him go!
Critter, sneaky critter, get over here! Nice kill! See? Menacing.
That was very menacing, I'll give you that. That was one fast bug. Gets in there, grabs the Gnar, takes him down. Man, all that move speed stacked up. Shrelia pop, Siverall pop. In goes the chem tank as well. He is zooming in there.
And they knew that the flash was down because of the 1v1 with Whippo in the bottom lane previously. So they can guarantee that that's happening, as they still have to wait a little bit more before they can make another Skarner ult play, but they've got the damage. Need him to take down the Baron. As long as he's got eyes on Exu, they know that there won't be a smite steal away from this one. Sivir ulti is just going to be used to get Santorin back to the pit, guarantee the smite's got the stop. stopwatch in the inventory, so it's hard to do anything back. Flash ulti coming out from Santorin. Spawn's gonna be pulled in. Won't be killed off just yet. Team Liquid lose 2. They didn't go in with enough of their guys. They were too overconfident and did get the punish. Now they'll try to find Whippo here as well. Blue brings down the wall to buy enough time for everybody else to close the gap. Dignitas need to bring everybody to this party. Whippo is a very strong Viking. He's doing a good job stepping away from these. Oh my God, he's just walking away from them. 1v5, Whippo! He won't get the kill because of the bailout. Next time.
Yeah. 5, and you're using the bailout. Meet me in the Baron pit, bro.
Yeah, 1v1. Let's see how good you guys do. 4v1. Let's see how you do.
Just deletes Core JJ, gets hit by the Renata ult. He just absolutely obliterated him, and now it is Dig starting up the Dragon here. Hoon is charging up the Narbar, does have TP. Do they have a flanking ward? There's one over by the red buff. They're just going to TP straight in on this.
Okay.
But now they're kind of in an awkward spot because they're kind of zoned out away from their base. Core JJ is flanking, and they're going to TP in the Olaf. They're going to look for a fight here.
They found Biofrost here at the start. Handshake's going to buy him a moment to get back with the rest of the team. Bjergsen and Hansama got to be careful. The carries are alone. Oh, Hoon didn't know the damn thing. Now he's going to be pulled right back into Team Liquid's arms. He's dead. XU's dead. Biofrost is dead. And Spawn and Blue are running into the wrong jungle on the wrong
They're
side of the map.
between a rock and a Skarner.
Oh, and Skarner might have the range of a rock, but he's a lot scarier. Get in there, Skarner. Whippo's going to run him down with Ragnarok. Spawn jumps over the wall. He'll
Keep
try
going,
to keep
Skarner. You can do it, bud.
Get him, Skarner. Bjergsen's in the enemy base. He's going to take this one out together with Hans. Nobody should be able to respawn in time to stop it. They don't have the Baron anymore, but who even needs it? Spawn's just running away from everybody else back towards his own base.
Skarner will catch him by the time he gets a rework.
What is this yakety stacks chase sequence?
Get him, Santorin!
Go get him, Santorin! Spawn's trying to get away. Renata ulti comes out. Bjergsen going in. Alley-oops him straight back into the wall. Biofrost likely to die here first, but Spawn's not going to drop in time. Team Liquid takes the game in 30 minutes.
Oh, it's a stop. Burst them down. If you can find that initial recon engage, follow up with the Gragas is very powerful, vice versa. Did zone them off the wave very heavily, but 6-8 is now 2. Olay should be getting 2 here very shortly. Inspired's 3, so they're going to try to dive.
Okay, he throws out the Herald Path. Let's see if they can get the damage. Stixay trying to get away, but his first blood back over to the Golden Guardians. Evil Geniuses messes it up. Stixay is running to the wrong turret. He'll die to the blasts from that.
Who gets it, though?
But
is anyone? Is it next to you?
Vulcan.
Okay.
Vulcan.
Plates are all solo gold onto Danny. Oh, you got to get around the minions there, bud. Uh-oh.
Oh my God. What the hell was that?
Danny, what are you doing?
Come on. Danny giveth and Danny taketh. On one hand, you get the Jinx Penta. On the other hand, you get die, turret, die. That's not what he was
Who put those
hoping
minions
for,
there?
But at least he got the stupid turret.
No one could predict that.
Okay, yeah, how could we ever? Anyway, the turret's gone. Danny's just taking... That was a fast recall.
Fast pace.
He just wanted to get back to
Smart.
base and spend the gold.
We talked about Inspired's pathing. How about Danny's?
Yeah, Danny's...
Straight back to the well.
Straight back to base.
Instantly.
Didn't have to take a single step. He just got there automatically.
That's efficient, really. When you think about it. Think of all the time you're saving.
I mean, Danny did end up getting the entirety of the bot lane
If he didn't get it, I would probably ult F4. If I died to that and didn't get it, yeah, I'd just leave.
Just be all right, guys.
That would be the end of the
See you
career. That
tomorrow.
would be my retirement announcement. It's just the fact that I never came back. But he got to grab up this Infernal, so you can see he's way ahead of the pace of the game. JoJo as well, very far out ahead. Golden Guardians.
So when do you want to see this playmaking from Golden Guardians come alive? Because we've got Mythics online for everybody that's not Olay.
And Inspire's threatening the dive, so they're going to try to make them back up with Impact coming down too, so they can finish it, right? This is just really nice stuff. I like this. They don't even have to look for the dive, right? But Impact now, ooh, nice spell shield from Stixay.
Very nicely timed there to prevent the ulti from Impact. If that one connects, remember, it's not like there's a cleanse, it's not like there's a Mikhail's or anything. He's dead there.
Yep, absolutely. But just good macro play from EG. They have JoJo pushing up top. Well, Blaze is pushing bot, as it is kind of poking and prodding here.
Stick with aggroing this. They're starting to whittle it down to about half HP now. Inspired is over the wall. Throws out the stun there, but the Spectral Maw doesn't have the distance it needs. A Blaze Olive, 1v1 against JoJo off to the side. Meanwhile, the fight breaks out, and River's going to be jumped on by Impact. Dragon resetting a little bit. River looking for some sort of a way in, as Inspired is the only man left in the pit.
Stacking.
Zeri stacking up. Danny zoning him away. Impact surviving with Wild Growth. EG take control of the pit, control of the fight, control of the Drake. Impact gets out, and JoJo gets in. He throws Ole right back, but they aren't going to grab any kills just yet. Inspired's looking to go in and find the reset, but Stopwatch is there for the outplay and gets him to safety. Licorice now going to be the next target as Impact stuns him up, and Danny shoots him down.
Oh, Danny's looking. He's on the honey. He tags him with the laser. They are very ineffective in this fight unless they can find something right now. That's why EG is playing kind of passively here, sitting back a little bit. Licorice looking for this potential flank, though. He has the angle from above. But a Blaze getting really low.
A Blaze could be in trouble. JoJo's gonna go golden here immediately. Now as Golden Guardians look for their angle. Impact soaking damage here in the front, but River grabs the kill back into JoJo Pune. Golden Guardians have won the fight so far, but they gotta be careful for Danny. He's ready to go with Runan's Hurricane locked and loaded. He takes out Ole, and he turns his attention over to River. Now he'll look for Licorice following up. Won't quite find the damage just yet. Stixay's getting one back.
Oh, the charm!
Fired, and the charm! Ult be damned, a Blaze!
So his character did not move. Oh my god!
That champion's so balanced.
Hello?
All right, yeah, that's...
This?
That's Zeri, baby. Inspired versus a Blaze Olive. A Blaze Olive has to try to get away. Inspired gonna be taken low and Licorice gets rid of him. Golden Guardians, their team fighting is keeping up. Danny gets jumped on. Follow up from Ole. They're not able to kill him in time. And now, the firing line.
That's
Golden
three.
Guardians. Danny is looking.
That's four.
5 again. Zeri does it better than any other champion in the damn game, and Danny does it better than any other.
Enormously ahead. Golden Guardians were fighting valiantly, some really close team fights back and forth between these two teams. But EG here and has Danny reaping the rewards of his incredible team, getting that quadra kill here and now pushing in. Loves to make fun of tanks and talk about how simple they are. But team fighting and knowing your limits is such a skill at the highest level. You know, being able to know.
Lead with Baron for another 30 seconds. I would expect him to want to really force down this tier 3 turret as River goes in and looks for Danny, but he's already Wild Growth. Impact going to be the target now as Golden Guardians kill off the enemy top laner, but they trade Ole for it. 1 for 1. Danny's still alive. A Blaze Olive's got to be careful here eating those shots as the next wave is about to collide. 15 seconds left. They have enough time to get the turret here with this wave.
Absolutely. They're pushing in for this turret. That one's going to be gone. You can see a Blaze is healing up, but he has no ulti, so he's not threatened. Danny knows there's no ult on the Gragas. They can't actually look for any sort of engagement. He just walks forward. He kills him in the well.
Care. He just doesn't care. He knows they can't do anything to him. CC or not, it ends up just baiting him in. Stixay dies. Evil Genius is 4v3. Just looking to end the game right now. They have taken their time long enough. River, a Blaze Olive, Licorice, Ole, they gotta try to defend somehow. JoJo's gonna go in, JoJo's gonna swoop a Blaze Olive right back towards Evil Geniuses. Inspired's not gonna have any of this. They're going for the Nexus. They'll let Danny pad the stats a little more. He's dominating, he's looking for more. There's another double, might as well make it look nice. 12-6, EG get the win.
Nowhere is safe for gold. Be getting that once again here. Fifth pick Gnar. Not exactly anything to write home about, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Trying to make their way in here. Azir paired up with the Yuumi, but Closer's not in the area, so they are just going to give it up because Zeri is pushing into the tower. Will be forced back. And off the resets, there was vision of that, so that one little ward over the wall, it's kind of overlapping.
The Sunderer that I called out incorrectly earlier, this is the more damage-favored option, right? Like, this is the one that's going to let you be able to blow people. All right, Sunday's going back up the top side. He'll be dealing with that. FBI continues clearing out some vision. No kills, 20 minutes in. I need to see some violence. Someday flashes away from the ulti of Philip, and now he's ready to continue the fight, going for the Mega Gnar into the wall, trying to put the whooping on Sejuani. As Oceano shows up. This is not a good spot for Someday. First blood over to FlyQuest.
No. Oh, Tukui gets caught.
Yeah, Abadaga going in looking for the FlyQuest mid laner where the fight breaks out mid lane now with Johnson and FBI going head to head. FBI barely staying alive through the boomerangs. FlyQuest is out fighting them all over the place. Tukui jumps back over the wall. Abadaga still looking for a chance, but he's got nothing. Johnson takes him down.
Kobe, where are you? We're letting him down. 100th phase.
I jinxed it.
They're getting wiped here by FlyQuest. Now 3.3k up. 20 minutes, no first blood. They get kills on two sides of the map. They're going to take the mid lane tier 2 as well. 4.2k in the lead now. Takui even gonna get bot. They're gonna go to like 5K out of nowhere. 100 Thieves falling way down. And it's something that FlyQuest will have to watch out for later, though.
Awesome mid game coming out here from FlyQuest for what we've got so far. There's another Drake in there that's honestly still going to have a ton of MR just from subjugating Sejuani.
Yeah, and it wasn't actually the Mikhail's rush, because honestly what every single team does is just send one person to solo the dragon, and then everyone else goes and answers the Baron.
Well, Philip goes over the wall. They're going in. They're looking for Abadaga, but they won't be able to find him. Closer has to flash away. Philip's going to be taken low. Wild Growth keeps him alive. They're still looking to fight, and they grab the first kill on the enemy top laner. FBI gets paid, and FlyQuest may have made a mistake.
So they lose the kill. They do lose the dragon here as well, and it is that flat armor NMR going the way of the tower. They will lose their top tier 2. They did get an objective bounty for that, though, so it's not an even trade. 100 Thieves can...
FBI and the rest of 100 Thieves are able to stay alive as Someday walks over. So 100 Thieves survived the attempted playmaking from FlyQuest. They spent the Sivir ulti on that.
Oh, and they find a nice ulti.
Nice grab, Abadaga. He just dies at the very start. That's not what 100 Thieves wanted. But FlyQuest get a critical kill. Now with the enemy mid laner down, if they pick up Closer, oh, baby, it smells like a Baron. Or do they even need it? FlyQuest marching down mid lane.
Yeah, they're pushing down mid. Would they try to go for more than the inhib here? They are basing. I think they're going to TP. They might actually try to look for the end. I think they're going to go for it. They're positioning to try to end the game here. The teleport coming in. Might need to save that for one of the minions because FBI could potentially clear this out.
FlyQuest is ready to go. FBI's gonna have a hero Zeri moment here. He's down to 25%. He flashes away. Someday into the stopwatch, keeping himself alive. Philip's gonna die. FlyQuest, they get inhibitor. Good damage on Closer, but not good enough to take him down. 100 Thieves with control of the Baron.
No still.
Baron at half HP. Takui now zoned away. Hosediodo looking for a chance to maybe go in.
Soldiers right here.
They're not gonna risk it. They're not gonna risk it. They know that it is the least valuable inhibitor to take anyway. Everybody's already shoving it out, especially against a champion like Azir. The super minion doesn't even take Guardian Angel for Hosediodo, so that will give him the chance to jump in more recklessly into the fight, try to get that damage down that they need. But really, my eyes are on Philip again. It's got to be another big Sejuani.
But who can get the Banshees off? There's Cleanse on Zeri and there's Banshees on Abadaga. So if you can't poke off the Banshees, you can't even try to engage, right? So it has to be Takui goes in, knocks off the Banshees.
Here than they used to be, so it's going to take him a minute here. FlyQuest has to be careful. Why are we throwing out Sejuani ultis this early when Jose's not even here? 100 Thieves. Now they're into the Baron pit. FlyQuest doesn't have any way to get in just yet. Hosediodo's making his way over. He gave up on the Drake. He didn't complete it. Abadaga getting jumped on. Half HP still left. Takui over the wall. Philip gets the kill. Abadaga's down. And 100 Thieves have to fight the 4v5.
He got him.
FBI's gone. The carries are gone. 100 Thieves are gone. And FlyQuest, they found the window and kicked that mother in. Triple kill back over to Johnson. Closer dies. GG. FlyQuest
have done it. They're going to take down 100 Thieves. Johnson gets the Quadra. Philip picks up number 5. They're going to march it down mid here and finish off the game. What a finish from FlyQuest.
We talked about how hard it would be to execute on that, but FlyQuest made the call. They give up the Drake. They find the Azir, and FlyQuest end 100 Thieves wins.
Piloting them. Really, a lot of staple picks here. Contracts, his Poppy is insane. Yes. He's been all over the map recently. You take those. Palafox is a really interesting person to talk about for me, and really CLG as a whole, but he's kind of a microcosm for it, where they're tied-ish for top 3 right now. TL won earlier in the day. If CLG wins here, we'll tie them again. As we see, hold on. A little bit of action.
Spotted, oh, maybe a little late. Ignite already down. W up. Instinct going to be trapped. Contracts flashed on in. First blood. It's for Poom, but it's still going to count as Chime's going to get aggressed on as well. Force back. Already had that first great gank by Contracts. Now some more pressure being applied as Chime is trying to find the enemy jungle, but the vision's been cleared. The dive is a push. An Instinct. You've got no flash and no hope to boot. Luga going to grab the kill this time as Contracts. One more turret shot is enough to get the kill, and now Luga ate one as well. Have to reset. Everyone back away slowly as Maple see it to cover.
You type worth in chat.
Some damage, but the ulti not enough to finish the job. Zokla clearly understanding the limits of the 1v1. As in the jungle, the mighty jungle, Palafox has found Speaker. Oh, that charm coming in from the Rakan Chime with a nice bit of timing. But PowerFox looking to live here. Doesn't have ulti. There's the ulti out, but not gonna
They also have teleport advantage. Solo was able to get that out of Dokla from that positive trade, and so CLG want to stop this, but they won't be able to bring as many resources. They do have push on top side.
Ooh, in we go. Might get 2 for 1 here. Speaker with the ulti out. Does take contracts. Poom's gonna fall as well. Maple gonna get a kill for his trouble as TSM gonna get 2 plus the Drake.
TSM kind of calling the shot where Solo said there's a lot of playoff teams we feel like we can beat.
Early game we wanted from CLG. Certainly not the one they wanted given what they drafted here.
No, I think it was a couple of right ideas that you do want to defend things like mid lane outer. Of course, not saying totally just abdicate the area, but at least find your own gold.
Contracts again here. It's a 2v3. PowerFox also roaming on in, but the counterplay from TSM is too good. Instinct takes out Contracts. Speaker takes out PowerFox, and TSM just keep tracking CLG down.
Oh my god.
In Counter Logic Gaming, they've done such a good job of basically baiting CLG into their tendencies, into the, they know they want to play aggressive and try and find plays. TSM has just kind of been waiting, except for Solo, by the way, who's getting it all started by himself. Solo, baby! Solo's down, Dokla!
Solo finds it.
In terms of scaling, but CLG are very tenacious. We'll say that much.
They're a team that's going to go down swinging. And so if you're TSM, just because you have the gold lead, you can't start backing off and feeling safe.
Yuumi ulti, but Chime with the counter angle again! They just keep on finding it, scoop in there from Maple. Chime gonna get the kill, and they'll make it too because the cat was attached.
TSM finding the bot lane of CLG. There is still a huge threat of just someone getting caught out, instantly blown up with the CC and gap closing that a Sivir LeBlanc sped up kind of combo.
Solo continues his aggression in the other side of the map up against Dokla. I'm sure we'll see a lot of that throughout this contract. So with a very sneaky little play, setting it up and knocking it down, it's Pala with the shutdown on Chime.
And there you go. I was talking about CLG.
He is one of the people first into many fights. So wants a little bit of personal, bit of selfish safety, let's say. TP on in, Contracts gonna get aggressed on. It's Maple that's scooping on down. And once again, it's gonna be a 2-for-1 special markers. That's Contracts dead, and Poom swiftly to follow there at the hands of Maple.
Yeah, now 24 minutes in. No, there's none in the pit right now. There's one in the jungle, actually, that he can come back on.
Oh, PowerFox no ulti, but can he find the poke he needs? Taking a little bit too much damage, and going on in for it. They're diving on through. Instinct so taking out Dokla, and TSM have just stood and delivered.
And now they are so far ahead, it feels borderline unlosable. That is in the TSM, making me sweat a little bit.
All right, well, certainly the same for CLG here as TSM racking on.
They're going to stay in there, so very hard to defend a siege by TSM here.
Good little slow there on the PowerFox, making sure LeBlanc couldn't dive back in, and TSM just smashed through. Nice and steady right now for TSM.
Yeah, they're more than happy to let Super Creeps get pressure in the bot side of the map and just kind of sit between mid and top, controlling this side. Like you said, Mountain Soul, what the main objective is. Actually, they're going to go for a fight.
Very nice fight in the choke here. Contracts caught out again. Chime finds the engage. Maple executes Poppy with the Emperor's Divide. And now PowerFox has to get out of there, eating too much damage out of Instinct and Chime. Solo in the front line, taking a lot of punishment, but not down just yet. Dokla committing to the kill. 1v4. Flashes out to safety. Speaker low as well. Luger also in trouble, but the ulti pop by Poom to keep TSM at bay.
Yeah, 2 members playing goaltender for the early part of the game, and now he's been hungry looking for angles to blow people up.
No, it's just no use there. PowerFox can't even defend his LeBlanc. Instinct actually on a killing spree, picks up one there. There's the counterplay though as Maple finds the ult flash to escape.
Maple with the nice ult flash combo, making sure PowerFox is the only mid laner dropping, and TSM still have pressure on this top side. I mean, if CLG does not answer, they could get their second inhib right here.
Contracts no ulti. CLG gonna have to play this 3v3. TP back down though. Contracts going in onto Speaker, but Speaker just presses the ulti button and he's gonna spin around. CLG flashes in, gets a double knockup, dies on the back end to Luger, but Luger taken too low to defend here as Dokla's back, but TSM, neither jungler is currently in the area for this dragon. Speaker is coming back off the fountain. Contracts is doing the legwork to try and get there. CLG will be out. Oh no!
Oh my
God! I saw it in slow motion. Instinct's W. Channeling the power of Sneaky, stealing away the...
Help them get it. Now they're moving up to the Baron as well. Both major objectives claimed for the final push.
Instinct's just like, oh yeah?
I was trying to remember the Game of Thrones quote when you said it. I was like, wait, is it not?
It is not today.
Yeah, all right.
Just doing it academically. Back in my day, we called this the tutorial win, and TSM gonna take everything off of CLG. Both dogs been around an awfully long time, but it's TSM today that are looking like the victors. CLG, despite all their success, can't get away from El Clasico as TSM even retake the bottom inhib. Maple's just casually tanking the tower, wanting to get this game over and done with. Must have a dinner reservation.
Oh. Forcing CLG back, not quite able to end the game. All 5 still alive. CLG are going to have to look for an opportunity to go here because TSM are more than happy to sit on their double super creeps.
Yeah, Contracts has to go, but he doesn't have much hope of this play working. Still have to try and make it work. Luger actually took out Speaker. CLG may have found something. Pala took out Instinct. And CLG are keeping themselves in this game.
CLG 4 for 1. Dokla
5 items, Siva, by the way. Luger is ready to go. Everything done. Everything plus the boots all lined up here. Ulti Nevada solo. Love the coverage here for TSM, but Contracts, he zips on out of there. Chime still trying to find it. Contracts flashing away. TSM diving in to try and end the game, but they need to kill Luger. Siva still alive, but the turret's now dead. The Nexus exposed. Contracts slow as well, and TSM straight through the front door. Take out CLG.
TSM get the last.
Wanting to right the ship a little after the drafts of last week, where they looked not quite as good as they've looked in kind of the middle of the split where they were on a bit of a streak. Last pick to
CS and gold, but it does speak to they have a number of plays that can backfire and something that they do exactly.
There's the Herald drop mid again. IMT trying to get some counterplay as Jensen is busy dealing with this wave. IMT have made their way in. They're sweeping out the vision, but Cloud9 are sticking on this dragon. Jensen has the wall. It's going to pop it. Ignite's going to be trapped. Oh no, right in front of Cloud9 as Jensen's going to grab first blood.
Beautiful wall by Jensen there to cut him off right as he hooks in. No one could follow up.
As well, unless Lost has an E, really, on the skill he can use, unless he wants to pop the ulti, but decides against it. Goes ahead, gives the dragon over to Cloud9.
Real fan, you would surrender. Enemy team, instant 5-0 surrender the ARAM. I will take my non-existent hidden MMR any day of the week.
If you're out there listening, do not do that for Mugsy. Nice wall here for Jensen. Blabber looking to get the play happen on Ignar again. Evaporator once more. This time it's Blabber that claims the kill, but that's 2 for 2 on Talia Horse, killing it a little bit more fair, or maybe a little bit more on Cloud9's terms come this mid-game, as Drake does go over to Blabber. As teams have gone back, working on their next items. A lot of attention here in mid. C9 going to go ahead, try and take out Lust. Draven, notoriously not a lot of dashes. Jensen going to take him out. No flash used there by Lost. Was likely dead anyway.
Yeah, I gotta feel like he has a bit of a greed on the flash. You do have to commit it. C9 aren't done.
Yeah, Canby knows, has to flash away. Certainly, once Lost was in that bad position, couldn't use it. Blau actually going to get chummed up, but the turret goes down. That's first brick over to Cloud9 as well. Fudge zooming on in, pop the ulti already, looking for revenge. Lots of posturing back and forth. With these towers being up, now C9 can maybe open things up a little bit more. That's a very nice charm out of PoE. Everfrost, though, I don't think quite connected. Now Revenge actually going to get flicked back as well. Forced to flash away.
Raven. And that's it right there.
He thought he was out. He was wrong, but he thought he was out.
Had heal flash, could have popped either one potentially to get out. Not the case.
Blabber in... I was going to say trouble, but I think it's actually IMT that are in trouble. Wild Growth, Trundle ulti, the man's unkillable. Kick him out of there. Bouncer Canby pops him out of the club, but Jensen moves on in. Aggressive flash, finds himself on a killing spree. Jensen hooked up. Damage is there for Revenge, and that will go down to Canby, but Jensen gets away with a double for that. Revenge now likely can't get away from the rest of Cloud9. And Sven on the Lulu with 10% mana is shepherding Berserker in, who's flashing on through. Berserker one last order is going to do it. And that's a Bud Light ace for Cloud9.
See how strong the front to back is for Cloud9 here. They had... Someone needed to go over to make sure that they didn't disengage that fight.
Kill and a bunch of extra gold to boot. Now we've got ourselves a Red Bull Baron and a whole host of damage done by Cloud9 and that team fight up 5k as Revenge caught between the pillar and the enemy team. Sven are going to go ahead and collect one.
Nice easy kill there collected right on Dragon. Going to pick this one up. Still have the Baron for 2 minutes as well. Fudge, maybe. He's fine.
Now, whenever I think someone in Cloud9's in trouble, I'm going to go ahead and check if Sven has ulti, and if he does, I assume everyone's alive.
Most likely the case.
In fact, IMT might be the ones back in trouble. Fudge no ulti, but still pursuing Jensen, trying to make it happen. The charm is very nicely placed by PoE, and Jensen's got nothing else.
Yeah, I think he angled that wall just a little too tightly, so when he hopped off, he couldn't actually walk through and keep chasing. Either they needed to go a little bit further or angle it a little bit further up. Either way, not a big deal. They get the dragon. They have that kill. They have the pressure. Going down the bot side while Fudge is just being a nuisance for the last minute, just walking at people.
Yeah, space has been created. Oh, goodness. where there's no Lulu in the area. Revenge is also zooming on up, so Fudge is in some trouble. No flash. There's the Draven ulti! Revenge gonna go ahead, collect the kill.
There they go, they got him. Fudge, you can only be so annoying before Immortals has too much of your stuff. They go in there. Find that one kill. It is a bit of a delay with the Baron still on for a minute and a half. Would have been better to just take a synced recall, reset back up, maybe try and take an inhibitor, but I think C9 are playing with their food a little bit here.
Oh, Ignar is just trapped. That's such a nice setup. Blabber keeps putting up the pills, and Jensen keeps on knocking. Continuing to roam through together, have been very effective as a pairing in the front line of these fights, as Cloud9 are just mopping up.
Cloud9 are feeling good, heading into playoffs, trying to grab some momentum. Immortals feeling the pain of it, though.
All right, well, another
Unset up. I mean, a Trundle slow, I guess, but not like guaranteed lockdown CC. It's only true. It makes sense, too, for ganks to have lockdown CC to set it up, but if the junglers were just better, they wouldn't have that problem.
And to Blabber's credit, he's been very good this game with the pillars, and there's another one lost! Caught completely in the wall and the cone, so he's going to have to go ahead and flash away. This time commits it and does not get punished.
A lot of people are tied in terms of kill score. Everyone but Fudge participating. Immortal's not even contesting.
I hope they use that in a future cut.
I feel like it's often. Hold on, here's a Baron.
If you're not in and out, I'm going to be mad. Here comes the Poppycopter! Only kicks out the non-jungler, and Blabber is just going to vibe! Oh no! Oh no! Kenry got the Baron! Stole away the gold, stole away the buff, and Blabber is pissed. He's on to the enemy AD carry. Revenge is going to get cut up by Jensen's wall, and C9 may just be using it as bait.
He's not going to be able to do it by himself.
Gonna maybe say, you know, we take those two. Take your next at least. That's the plan for Cloud9. Streaming on down through mid. No Baron to help you out here. Kenvi and Power Reveal are the only resistance, and Kenvi is trying to cut the wave. By a bit of time in the stasis, but still dead to Berserker. As now the Baron minions are gonna force Cloud9 back. All right, Cloud9 can't
decelerate the speed that you were going down.
Yes.
I guess that's accelerating. Decelerating your negative speed.
You know what? We'll figure it out in a moment, because Jensen's going to try and cut him off here as they are trying to go under this tower and get it down. They should be able to grab it. Indeed, they will. And now the fight may begin. Blabber a little too far forward, though, as Kenvi slams Fudge on in. Revenge backs through. Jensen on a killing spree, though, and Cloud9 have broken through in the bottom half of the rift. This time, even though there's 30 seconds left on Baron, they will take the game away from Immortals.
Jensen with the triple flick after locking the team in there. Sivir's dream, seeing a bunch of people stuck together with your boomerang blade and ricochets, getting everyone low. They find the kills, they find the win.
Cloud9, a nice game for them to start their super week. Obviously, looking at the stand.